How we doing, guys? Welcome to Spirit Avenue. My name is Adam. We're going to be doing a pick a card reading for you today. All right, so this is going to be a general reading on what messages you need to hear right now. Urgent messages, things that need to come through at this moment. All right, and this is going to be card one. I will put timestamps in the description after the video is finished, all right? Card number one. Okay. Card number two here in the middle. And card number three. So right now, take a second. Decide on which card you feel most inclined to choose, which rock you feel most inclined to choose, or which number you feel most inclined to choose. Weigh the three and make your decision, and we will jump into the reading. For card one, we're going to start, all right? So I'm going to put these two to the side. Card number one, okay? What messages do you need to hear at the moment? All right. So we have the Three of Gabriel for those who chose number one. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So right off the bat, I can see your plans are gonna work out. Whatever you have set into motion is going to gain momentum. It's going to gain steam. And it's going to start moving throughout this universe. It's going to have that spark of life that definitely really turns out to be greater than you expected. All right, for those who chose card number one, we're going to ask, what urgent messages do they need to hear right now? What urgent messages do they need to hear right now? All right, guys. First card is the Queen of Wands. So this is a very powerful individual. Someone who has been planning, a female energy that has been planning prosperity through some type of creative outlet. We have the Page of Swords. So this is something. The Chariot. Pull out the first five. The Nine of Wands. The Two of Cups. All right. So, this is something that the Queen of Wands, somebody who is very creative in nature, who has a certain set of expectations for themselves that are a bit higher than the standard. Someone who puts wise planning into action. Somebody that is very grounded, centered, and knows what they want. This is you. But at the same time, like the Page of Swords, you are on the beginning of that journey. You are in the beginning in a sense that you are gaining clarity on who you are as an individual. And by that self-identity that you create, by seeing yourself as this powerful individual, by seeing yourself, by seeing the first step come alive in your planning, you start to gain more perspective on who you truly are. And that's what gets the ball rolling, like the Chariot here. Wise planning. Creative action. Always moving, all right? So this is something that you dream of, you put a lot of effort into. Whatever this is, you're putting a lot of effort into it. You are also feeling a little nervous of the outcome, on how this is going to manifest in this world, all right? How is it going to manifest at all? You are feeling a little guarded, just as this individual feels right here in this visual. You're a little unsure of where this is going to take you because this is new ground for you. The Chariot is always moving. You're a little unsure on where this is going to take you. But it's one of passion. This is something that you, the Lover's card, you're bringing something closer into your space something that resonates with you. So you're bringing something into your life, into your existence, into who you are, and you are creating that. And whatever benefits it has, then it has benefits. All right? But it's telling me prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So you've planned thus far, and where this takes you, you're going to have to plan a little bit further, your next steps, because first goal is achieved, next goal needs to be made. All right? So we got the Six of Cups. The Fool. King of Cups. The Empress. Ten of Swords. So you are definitely putting forth energy, giving energy towards this new start that you see for yourself, like the Fool. You're putting intense amounts of energy into birthing a new reality, a new outcome. As Dr. Joe Dispenza would say, you are changing your personality in order to change your personal reality. This is what you are doing at this moment. You are definitely getting a new perspective of who you are. This is changing your reality. This is changing how things manifest in this world. The King of Cups coming out. A lot of invested energy, along with the Empress. So something, whatever this is that you are planning right now, expect it to come to fruition. All right, we have the King of Cups with the Empress. This is going to come to life. Something that had a lot, that you've put a lot of energy into, is going to come to life. And the old person you were, the person that was and no longer is going to be gone. And you would much rather live the life of the new personality you create. So, to sum up reading 1, it's going to be a small win. It's going to be a big win in the context of this time frame. It's going to catapult your understanding of where you are in life. You are on the right path. You are moving forward, chasing goals and dreams, and it is a beautiful thing. Okay? That was card number 1. We will go on to card number 2, all right? What urgent messages do they need to hear? Card number 2, 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So, if you are in a relationship, there's reasons to celebrate. Maybe there's a child on the way. Maybe there is something that is going to add to the relationship, that is going to build the relationship. If you are single, this could be a new relationship coming into your life. This also can be regarding social interactions, relationships that build wealth, relationships that help you in any sort of way. All right, so it's very broad, but we're going to see how the tarot pans out. All right. Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Two of Cups. King of Cups, the Devil. Okay. So what I see is that, yeah, you are very giving of your time, of your energy. You definitely... Sorry. You definitely are giving of your time, of your energy, of your resources. With the Five of Swords, along with the Two of Cups, I think you are trying to rebuild a relationship that you see as valuable. You understand the value that this particular relationship, it could be the relationship with you and yourself, but it could also be a relationship that is in the physical world, you to someone else. Overall, you are deciding to give more to yourself or to this relationship. Whatever this relationship is to you, you are deciding to give more into your self-improvement campaign or to a relationship in your life that means a lot to you. King of Cups is showing that a lot of energy is going to be invested into celebrating the things in life, celebrating your relationships, being grateful for these sort of things, because the devil and these lower sets of thoughts are always going to be there to creep in and try to manipulate your thinking. As you can see, the couple is in shackles, and someone is holding that together. We don't want that type of union. But you are definitely trying to rebuild something that felt stagnant for a little while. Maybe it was yourself. Maybe it was you and you were stagnant, and therefore everything around you grew stagnant or fell stagnant. We have the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on closely to certain ideas, perceptions of this relationship. And it was distracting you from the good aspects of your partner or of yourself. You were holding on to the negative aspects. You were holding on to the negative aspects of this particular union, whether it's from you and yourself or you and another person. But whatever it is, you were looking at it from a different perspective, and the lowest perspective. You do not want to see your partner in that light. You want to see your partner as someone who you look up to, who you are with on a personal level, who you can be proud to speak of to other people. But the type of person that you envision yourself with, or you are with, but you are creating this reality of it being worse than it is, you're holding on to those perceptions, the lower perceptions of your partner, which is tarnishing growth. Okay, so the way that you view this person needs to be kind of slightly adjusted. And the world will shift for you when that happens. Because you have to understand that you are only seeing it through your lens. If you manipulate that lens in a good way, just a little bit, your perspective changes, which then changes your world. And it also changes the perspective of the person, who then, it changes the relationship between the person. So, between the person and yourself. So, therefore, there's a huge shift that's happening in your psyche. The 10 of Cups. Happy family, reasons to celebrate, relationships and children, like we said earlier. It is manifesting into this world. Into this world. Happy joy, celebrations. It's all coming out, okay? But you have to address this part of your psyche and how you feel about that individual. Address that. The part that you're not seeing in the mix, in the perceptions, in your ideas of your partner and who they are. You're not seeing the truth. Stop looking at I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say to start looking in the direction of their positive attributes. Celebrate that, and more life will come into this relationship. More love will come into that relationship, and it is going to be a celebration. Children involved. It just seems very, like a very happy card, all right? This is the third card right here. What urgent messages do people that chose card number 3 need to hear? The Ace of Raphael, a positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. For those who chose card number 3, what urgent messages do they need to hear? A positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. All right? It sounds to me like you are awakening. You are resonating at a higher frequency. You are experiencing new emotions, which is leading to new growth, expansion. Your world is coming alive in more ways than you can realize. deep and lasting spiritual insights. You might come across a couple revelations in this time where it just clicks in your head and you just realize the importance of the information and how and when it comes across, how influential that is. The way things start to happen for you. So there could be marriage coming up for you guys, but either way, you're definitely connected. Is the 1111 card. You are divinely guided at this moment. You are connected. This is the messages you need to hear right now. You're definitely connected with your higher self at this moment in watching this. You've definitely had some spiritual awakenings, some spiritual insights, and now you can work on integrating that into your person. The Six of Swords. It has felt like a long, cold journey for you, and I feel like there has been people involved in this journey with you, all right? As you see, there's a woman and there's a child, there's a man. There's at least 3 people involved in this, all right? And this is marriage, this is children. You have been on this journey with this person for a very long time. You have been on this journey with this person for a very long time. You have been through a lot together. This person has been through a lot with you. They are there for you when you choose your destiny, when you choose where you will be financially. They're there with you before that. Where you receive recognition, you are definitely choosing the path that brings you the most abundance. As you see, this person is deciding right here. And not left in analysis paralysis, because right after there is a celebration card. So this could have been some type of ceremony or anything of that nature, but most likely this is you choosing the path. The path that brings this. The Three of Cups. Like I said before, this is a family. It is a family. It is something that is very fulfilling. It is also the connection to you and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the way that you are connecting that to religion, because you are having deep and lasting spiritual insights. So you are trying to connect spirituality with religion at this time in your psyche. And I feel like you'll come through that. And you'll understand the value of religion. And not denote it. And not and you can bring that into your life and integrate it with your life, okay? The Empress. Like we said, there could be children involved. maybe a pregnancy. I don't like to get to that, but I'm just saying something is coming out into this physical reality. Something is being brought into this space in your awareness. The Fool. So you're definitely starting this journey fresh, with a fresh perspective, with a new perspective. And you draw strength from knowing where you have came from. The strength that you are embodying is a compassionate type of strength. The strength to love someone when they're at their lowest. Although you're not at your lowest at this moment, that's the type of compassion that you're embodying. And it gives you a deeper relationship with everyone in your life. They can see the effort, the compassion that you bring in fulfilling these romantic relationships. You understand that this is a part of your life and that you need to nurture these things for them to bloom. Like anything in nature, you need to nurture this. It's a realization of the relationships that you have spiritually and the relationships that you have in this world that we're in. You are celebrating those relationships. Positive way. It's coming across very positive. You are continuing to walk uphill, and that's all I see from this card is walking uphill. Climbing the ladder. We have some cups over here. You know what? There's more up there. That's the way that you see it. You are creating your heaven on earth. Building romantic relationships that have value. And overall, new experiences that bring growth. So, a very positive reading for all three cards. Whichever you chose, I don't think that you will be disappointed. Nothing negative came across, so it was beautiful. I will put the timestamps in the description, and I would like to say thank you for watching, and I hope you guys all stay blessed.